And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger video. And what I will be teaching you guys right now is the best way how to cure flu. So this is like what I use, but there's more stuff, but this is like the key point in, like, say, for me to recover. Because a lot of people, when they catch flu, there's some people, they don't know what to do. Some people, they get a bunch of stuff. I'm going to tell you what I use and how it affects me. So everything that's here, you can get it in the grocery store. There's more stuff, but I decided to not put it on the table, if you know what I mean. So first off, when you catch a flu, like, you can catch flu at any day, any time. You could even catch it from somebody. Because, like, for me, I literally went to bed and woke up feeling like 60% of my energy was gone. And I was like, what the hell? No fever, no headache, no nothing. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? So, get up and move around. And then I noticed that I had dry cough. But I always have my stuff. Not a bean. So I'm going to tell you guys what these are if you don't know what they are. So this is NyQuil, this is Halls, this is Emergency C, and this is ginger and honey tea. So I will explain deeper with all of them and how it affects me, as I said, and tell you guys more stuff. So first off, me, if you can see that I already started drinking this. So me, I prefer NyQuil. You know why? Because feel like your body fights the flu better when you're asleep. From my perspective, well, my body does. So, but NyQuil is good for, say, cough, sore throat, all that kind of stuff. And you sweat in your sleep when you drink NyQuil. So when you sweat out the chemicals when you have flu, if you didn't know. So if you ever notice when you're sick and you eat something hot or soup or porridge or something and you start sweating, that's a chemical. That's why when you were younger, and you said you had flu, your parents always give you something hot to drink so you can sweat out the chemicals out of your body. So for me, I prefer NyQuil. There's like a lot more, like, say, Tylenol, Buckley's. There's like a lot of different stuff, but me, I prefer NyQuil. But if I have, say, a full-on flu, like with headache and everything that I can't drink NyQuil, I have to use Buckley's because NyQuil is good for everything but headache. That's something sort of weird. Like me, I prefer NyQuil, but if I get a headache, then I can't use it because NyQuil doesn't fight headaches. And if you got like the infection here, NyQuil doesn't get rid of that. Buckley's get rid of that. And I found this out a while back when, I think, what was it? A while back when I had a flu and my head was like, center here was aching, and I drank some NyQuil. I woke up feeling better, but man, right here was still burning. And then when I drank, no, when I got the Buckley's tablet, because there's both, like the liquid form Buckley's, and then they have the pill. And I took the pill, and then I feel here, because this is like sinus right here. So if the middle of your forehead is aching, you probably have a sinus infection, flu. So me, I prefer NyQuil. NyQuil is good. You sweat while you sleep, and it's a bit weird because a couple of days ago when I drank this, I literally woke up. And no kidding, I could literally took my shirt off and like go like this, and you see water dripping. Like, it's weird. I even had to change my sheets. Like, it's just weird. Like, sweating in your sleep is weird. But I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm not like, when I sleep, I don't sweat in my sleep. But when I'm catching a flu and I drink NyQuil, man, that's a very uncomfortable feeling. I don't know why I'm saying this, and it's grossing me out as I'm talking about it. You can see from my face. It's weird. But, bro, it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, it is uncomfortable. But I prefer NyQuil. Well, for my body, NyQuil works better with my body. But like I said, if I got headaches, then I have to go to Buckley's. So this is Halls. For a long time, I thought this was like, say, a regular candy, but it's not. It's so it relieves coughs and sore throats. I thought it was like a regular candy because I've been eating this for a while now, but not, say, taking it as medicine. Like
when you want a little candy, you eat one, you know what I mean? But this, like, I'm sort of thinking it's like mint ball, but it's not like mint ball, because it's like when you eat it, it sort of give you that feeling like you eat Listerine, you know, that gum. So it sort of feel like that, and it sort of makes your throat feel cooler. So if you got sore throat, then this will be good for you. Literally said it's here, relief cough and sore throat. I literally didn't know this because I normally get this as a regular candy, and I like the taste and I like the feeling, and they have this in different flavors. But this is actually good. So if you got sore throat, like just sore throat, then this would be really, really good for you. This now is Emergen-C C. My mama told me about this when I first came here, and everybody I know, I tell them this. This is like I would say orange juice, but this says super orange. So I will open this and show you just how it is. So it's coming like one of this little slash here. So you open it and you pour it in water and then you drink it. It say you should drink 1 per day, but when I was younger, I used to drink like 2, 3 per day because I don't like being sick. But I didn't know that. But so it says immune support. So this literally boosts your immune system. Vitamin C. You can't get vitamin C from the sun, but who's gonna sit outside for the whole day? But this really, really come in handy. When you drink this, you literally feel, not say feel 100% better right away, but you can feel, I don't know about you, but when I drink this, like if I have a flu and I drink this, I can feel like I can feel the acid and everything tug and warring back and forth in my stomach. In my intestine, I don't know about you. My body's a bit weird. I think I know my body way too much. But yeah, this literally come in handy. Like everyone I know, I always tell them about this. If you get sick, you drink this. It's good for you to drink, like say 1 every day. And like during the winter months, I used to drink 1 say every day in order for me to not get sick. But you know when it's changed the season, bro? Oh my god. But I always have these on hand. Always. Always. I never ran out of it. Emergen-C C. Let me tell you guys one more time. And there's one other thing that they have at the pharmacy that's called Radox. It's like a pill, like maybe this big. So you put it in a cup and then you put water and it dissolves in the water. Something similar to this, but I prefer this. Emergen-C C. Like this is really good. You can get this at for you guys that's probably like, oh, that looks so good. Where did you get that? I got this at pharmacy. You can get it at a pharmacy. You can get it at Walmart, Drug Mart. You can get it like literally anywhere. If you don't see it, then everybody already got it. But this literally comes in handy. Trust me, because you know, as soon as there's a change of climate, everybody start buying vitamin C, drink orange juice, lemonade, and all those kind of stuff. Because those stuffs are healthy for you when you're catching a cold. Vitamin C. So that's just how it is. So if you're catching a flu, just make sure you drink your orange juice, your lemonade, your limeade, all those citrus stuff. You need to drink it because those stuff fight against the flu. It boosts your immune system and give you vitamin C in your body. And I think what's it called? I think Monster have vitamin B12 that also helps with having a flu, but not the same as vitamin C. Because vitamin B12 for Monster, if you drink it while you have a flu, it'll probably make you throw up. And you will throw up all the mucus. Talking about that is weird. Forget that. So, yeah, this literally comes in handy, bro. I don't know how I bring myself to do this video. It's so weird talking about all this kind of stuff. I don't know how doctors and... it's weird. So, this literally comes in handy. And for this is honey and ginger tea. So, literally good for your throat. Ever since I was younger, my grandma always used to get like the raw ginger and mash it and put it in there, like say a pot, boil it with water, and then strain it and give it to me. That's like 100% raw ginger tea. Bro, when I used to drink that, I used to feel my whole insides bubbling up. But the honey and ginger literally comes in handy. And this one is also like a sachet too. So all you do, you drink it like a tea, and you can get this at maybe Walmart too. So all you do, you drink it like a tea, and it's already mixed. But me, when I mix it, I normally put, say, more sugar to make it sweeter. Because, you know, products like this, they make it average. But this literally come in handy. You just open it, put it in your teacup, boil your water, mix, and start drinking. It's good for sore throats and dry cough. Literally good, bro. Everybody from the Caribbean knows about honey and ginger, but not everybody know about this and this. Well, I didn't know about this. At NyQuil, yeah. But this honey and ginger, you may end up liking this once you start drinking it when you catch cold. Literally relax your so if you got dry throat, literally relax it and make it less irritated. And same for the halls too. Like if you're going to sleep and you notice that you have a lot of dry cough and you keep coughing, the halls will literally moisturize your throat. Oh my god, that sounded funny. The halls will literally make your throat feel cool and you will be able to fall asleep. And when you go to sleep, when you have a flu, napping is the biggest part of your recover. So when you go to sleep, you have to make sure your room is say warm. And when you're sick, you have to change your beddings because all you're doing is coughing up on the sheets, coughing up on your bed, and then all you're doing is inhaling the same virus all over again, and you exhale all over again. So for me, I have a spray, a Febreze on my dresser, but I also have a spray that I put on my wall that say goes off every 45 minutes that kills odor. So I keep that in my room just so for times like this. So if I catch a cold or I catch a flu, it doesn't spread throughout the whole place. You know what I mean? So it consistently sprayed. If you were listening in the beginning, some part when I just started, it sprayed. And most of my videos, it sprayed. So it sprays every 45 minutes. I did not set the time. I just put it on low and it sprays at that time. So when you're sick, your body crave heat. Your body crave heat. So you have to make sure when you go to bed you're extremely warm because what your body is doing, your body is trying to like it's your body heat, so your body is trying to release the chemicals from your body. So if you notice, like when you're going to sleep, all of a sudden you feel hotter than usual, like you feel cold. There's a reason why you feel cold, because your body wants you to make yourself warmer in order for you to sweat out the chemicals from your body. So if you didn't know then, you know now. And if you're wondering how I know all of this stuff, I did science in school and I invest a lot of my time reading stuff behind the scenes. So that's just how it is. So if you feel cold, like you're not actually cold. You ever notice, like say when you have a flu or a cold and you ask somebody next to you, oh, you're not feeling cold? They say, no, your body is feeling cold because your body wants you to make yourself warmer. So when you make yourself warmer, technically you're hot. But for you, you feel warmer because your body is feeling chilly. That's why when you go to bed and you're feeling cold, you wrap up in 2 or 3 blankets, then you take your medication, then you start sweating. That's where that comes from. It's because your body will literally fight off virus and cold and flu on its own. But when you do this kind of stuff, it helps boost your immune system to fight it off, if that makes sense. So if you have a humidifier, if you don't know what that is, that's the thing. I have it there. So it's like water, then you turn on and it makes the air moist. When you go to sleep, you have to make sure your room is not dry and humid. That's how you end up coughing up the place and sneezing up the place. Because if the air in your room is not moist when you go to sleep, you'll wake up at 2, 3 a.m. So if you didn't know why, that's that. So you need to have a humidifier in your room, just in case when you get sick, you're running for the whole night. And I just found out that when you have a flu and you run your humidifier for the whole night, it helps your sore throat. And if you've got say like plug nose, it sort of helps it. And halls help for plug nose too. So if your nose is say plug and you sleep with a humidifier for the whole night, it moists the air. So it helps with your sore throat. So you're not coughing up the place and you're not sneezing up the place, and you end up get a good night's sleep. Because one thing about when you're catching a flu and you take your medication, if you don't get a good night's sleep, then I was about to say drugs, then the medication did not take effect. Say if you ever notice, say you drink NyQuil and you woke up feeling drowsy, like if you take it, like some medication, that way you take it, it gets you drowsy. But if you notice when you take it, you wake up and you still feel drowsy, then it didn't take effect. Because you probably wake up in the middle of the night, coffee, you did not get a good night's sleep. Because for me, when I woke up a couple of days ago and I felt weak and I drank this, bro, one night I slept for 12 hours, no kidding. And then the other night I slept for 13 hours. When I woke up, that was weird. Because I'm not even 30 yet and I'm going to bed like 7 in the evening. And I'm like, what? But I was like, I need a good night's sleep. So in order for me to get a good night's sleep, I gotta go to bed early. And I was like, I want this to take effect. So I'd rather go to bed early. But when I woke up, I feel refreshed. That's what I like about, say, NyQuil. Like, when you drink NyQuil and you go to bed, if you get a good night's sleep, you literally wake up feeling better than how you went to bed last night when you get a good night's sleep. If somebody mess your sleep up, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing, that when you're taking medication and it make you drowsy and you go to sleep and somebody wake you up, oh, you're gonna be irritated. You're gonna have more sinus infection, pain here. Oh, that's just a mess. But bro, I strongly recommend NyQuil. Ever since I came to Canada, I've been drinking NyQuil. There's one thing that we take in Jamaica that's good for everything. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Panama, something like that. I forgot what it's called. That's good for everything. In Canada, that's their Tylenol, good for everything. But this, 100% busted. But make sure you keep your room moist. Always have spray. Because when you cough and sneeze, all like say, if I sneeze right here, all I did was sneeze the flu here, and then I'm talking and I'm inhaling it all over again. So if you ever notice, like when you have a flu and you cough, it's like repeatedly, because you're inhaling the same thing and you're exhaling the same thing. So that's one of the reasons why I have that spray there on my wall that sprays every 45 minutes, just so. And if you're wondering what kind of spray it is, I wonder if I should go take it down. Probably won't go take it down. It's like a refreshing spray where you put batter in it. It's like you can get it at even Walmart or somewhere too. So it's like a can, and you put it in the thing, turn it, and you can put it on your wall, and then that's it. So yeah, and it sprays. So you have like low, medium, and high, and it spray. If it's on high, then I think it sprays every 10 minutes, and I was like, no, not having it. So yeah, so having flu and fighting the flu, like trying to cure your flu, all like trying to cure your flu depending on your, say, surroundings. Because like if your surroundings is dirty and you cough up the whole place, and then you don't have no spray, you don't have no Febreze, you don't have no Lysol, and you just lay down in bed all day on the same sheet that you already coughed on, all you're doing is inhaling the same thing all over again. So even if you don't want to change your sheets, it's better you have, say, spray like Febreze or Lysol. So when you wake up in the morning, you spray down your bed, you know, that kill the germs, so you can lay down all over again, and then you feel better. Because having flu, if you notice, if you catch a flu should not be lasting, say, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, no, if you have a flu for 2 weeks and you don't feel like you're getting better, there's something wrong with your immune system, or there's something wrong with where you go to bed, or you're doing something wrong. Like flu should last, I would say, 3 to 5 day tops, depending on how you take care of the flu, basically. So there's like, say, one day where you feel like you're catching flu, then the other day where you feel like you're really getting hit by the flu, then you have one really bad day, then you have the second day that's like, you know, not so bad as the day before, then you have that one day where you feel better, and then you have the other day when the fifth day where it's like, oh, you're back on track now, but you're a little bit stuffy and a little runny nose. Like, I don't believe flu should last for 3 weeks. If you have flu for 3 weeks, there's something wrong with your immune system. That's just it. That's my take on this. There's like some people use it. Like when you go to the pharmacy, they have a lot of different stuff for flu and cold and all those kind of stuff. But this is what I use. I got more stuff in my closet, but I decided to not take it out because this is like the prime thing that I use. So probably, say, every morning I wake up, I drink a cup of tea. Then as soon as I feel a little bit better, say an hour or so, then I drink a cup of this, you know, eat something, you know, go about the day, and make sure you sweat. So if you have flu and say you're feeling a little bit better where you're not like want to lay in bed all day, then you should probably go walk or run, do something that you can sweat. Because when you sweat, like I said, you sweat out the chemicals that your body's trying to release. That's why you sweat in your sleep when you go to bed. That's why. You may not want to do it, and it's gross, I know, because it happened to me and it was weird. It was creepy because I literally woke up, and I don't know why I'm talking about this. So you can see from my face that it's creeping me out. So literally woke up and I'm like, like that. Bro. It's weird. It's a very weird feeling, trust me. That's weird. And also make sure you have, say, a little heater in your room. So that's like the best way how to cure flu. You always have to have this little stuff on hand. Not too expensive. Not something that's gonna cost you $1 billion. Oh, I don't have no money. I don't have this. Like, you have to have these stuff on hand just so when you feel like you're catching flu, you can deal with it right away. I think that's why some people catch flu for, say, 2 weeks, because they wait until they catch the flu, and then they wait for them to be collapsed in bed, then they start to want to deal with it. No, if you wake up, like, you should know your body. So if you wake up and your body feel a bit off and you don't know what it is, then you need to look into it. If you got, like, say, dry cough, or your eyes is itchy or runny nose, it's obviously you're catching a flu. You may be in denial. Oh, I wake up and I feel bad, I don't know what's wrong with me. You're in denial. You know you're catching a flu. So one thing I know, when you're catching a flu, if you deal with it right away, then it won't settle. So if you feel like you're catching a flu, that's the time when you need, well, not say that's the time, but you need to be drinking orange juice, not say every day. You need to be taking care of yourself. Even if you don't drink this, because me, only in the winter, I drink, say, 2 or 3 of this every morning. But mostly, I drink a cup of orange juice, say, every morning. On Saturdays and Sundays, I may drink limeade. So all those kind of stuff, you have to keep your immune system boost. Sorry. So when you're catching a flu, it's not as bad where you're gonna feel like you're collapsed. I think that's one of the reasons why when I catch a flu, it sort of don't stay with me for a long time, maybe 3 days, and then that's probably it. And I'm in the gym sweating too, so I think that's one of the reasons why. But you can't wait until you get hit by the flu, then all of a sudden you need to go spend all this kind of money. You need to have these stuff on hand, even if you don't drink it every day. Like, this is the honey and ginger tea. It boosts your immune system. But even if you're not sick, you can still drink it. It helps strengthen your immune system if you're already strong. So if you're already 100% and you drink this, it's going to be hard for you to catch a flu. Because for me, if somebody have flu or cold and I go around them, it's hard for me to catch flu. The only reason why I caught the flu, I think, because, well, I think I went to bed and I woke up feeling funny. That was it. I wasn't around nobody. No cap. I think a couple of days ago rain was falling, so inside was really, really cold. I think that's what happened. And I inhaled all that moisture. I think that's what happened, because I wasn't around nobody. I literally woke up, did 3 videos for YouTube, went to bed, and literally woke up feeling like I had 40% of my energies. I wasn't around nobody, because you can catch flu. You don't even have to catch flu from somebody. You can inhale the stuff and catch it from yourself. But the moment I feel like that, and then I had, say, a little sore throat, then I always do this, but then I started to, like, do more. That's the best way I could tell you how to fight a flu. That's the best way. You have to drink your stuff before you start get sick. If you wait for the time when you get hit, it's gonna be harder. So that's just how it is. And if you get sick, our orange juice, lemonade, lime juice, all of those citrus stuff helps. Trust me. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. This is the best way to cure a flu from my perspective. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.